In today's episode, let's learn about the immensely powerful Bhima, a prominent character in the epic Mahabharata. Mahabharata, one of the greatest epics in Indian mythology, narrates the story of the Kuru dynasty, its internal conflicts, and ultimately the great war of Kurukshetra. Among the Pandavas, the five sons of King Pandu, Bhima emerges as a model of strength, valor, and unwavering loyalty. Bhima is also known as Vrikodra, which means one who has a wolf's belly. Bhima was born as the second son of Kunti and Pandu. Kunti had invoked divine blessings and summoned powerful deities to give birth to her children. For Bhima's birth, she invoked the wind god, Vayu, thereby receiving a son endowed with immense strength and an indomitable spirit. Even as a child, Bhima exhibited his divine strength. According to legends, when he accidentally fell from his mother's lap onto a rock, the rocks shattered into pieces, but the child remained unharmed. As Bhima grew, his strength increased. He surpassed his brothers in physical prowess. Bhima was highly skilled in wrestling, make fighting, and weightlifting. However, this immense strength became a source of jealousy for the Kauravas, especially Duryodhan, the eldest of the Kauravas. Bhima's childhood was marked by constant conflicts with the Kauravas, the 100 sons of Dhritarashtra. Duryodhan, the eldest among them, harbored a deep hatred for the Pandavas, particularly Bhima. One day, Duryodhan devised a plan to kill Bhima. He invited Bhima to a feast and mixed deadly poison into his food. After Bhima consumed the food and lost consciousness, Duryodhan, with the help of his brothers, tied him up and threw him into the Ganges river. However, divine strength protected Bhima. When he sunk into the water, he was transported directly to the realm of the Nagas, serpent people. The Nagas, upon seeing Bhima in the water, rescued him. They fed him divine nectar, Amrita, which not only saved his life but also increased his strength tenfold. With this newfound strength, Bhima returned to Hastinapura even more powerful. This greatly fueled Duryodhan's resentment and jealousy. Bhima, along with his brothers, practiced warfare under the guidance of Dronacharya. Bhima mastered the art of make fighting, Gadayuddha, and became one of the most powerful warriors of the Kuru dynasty. In addition to Dronacharya, Bhima also received training from Balram, the elder brother of Krishna. This expertise in make fighting became a key asset for Bhima in his battles against formidable enemies later. During his training, Bhima often displayed a competitive spirit and exuberance. He would challenge and show off his strength in front of the Kauravas, including Duryodhan and his brothers. Over time, such behavior escalated, laying the foundation for the deadly conflict between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Bhima's marriage. Bhima's marriage to Hidimbi. The Pandavas, along with their mother Kunti, escaped the Lakshagriha, house of lacquer, fire that the Kauravas had set to kill them. They then wandered in the forest as exiles. During this journey, they encountered a Rakshasa demon named Hidimba. Hidimba ordered his sister, Hidimbi, to confront the Pandavas and punish them. However, upon seeing Bhima, Hidimbi immediately fell in love with him at first sight and refused to harm him. Bhima fought a fierce battle with Hidimba and eventually killed him, freeing the forest from his tyranny. Out of respect for Hidimbi's love and loyalty, Bhima married her. From this union, their son Ghatotkacha was born. Ghatotkacha inherited both his father's strength and his mother's magical powers. He later played a crucial role in the Kurukshetra war. Draupadi's Swayamvara. During the Pandavs' exile, they disguised themselves and participated in the Swayamvara, a ceremony where a bride chooses her husband, of Draupadi, the daughter of King Drupada of Panchala. Arjuna, disguised as a Brahman, entered the competition and successfully accomplished the challenging archery task that no one else could, thereby winning Draupadi. When they returned to their humble dwelling, Kunti, unaware of what Arjuna had won, instructed her sons to share it equally among themselves. As a result, Draupadi became the wife of all 5 Pandav brothers. Bhima's love and protective instinct towards Draupadi were unparalleled. Whenever she was humiliated, Bhima would become unbearably angry. His deep care and affection for Draupadi drove him to use all his power to rectify any wrong done to her, often leading to fatal consequences for those who dishonored her. The Game of Dice and the Pandavs' Exile. The Pandavs were ruling their kingdom in Indraprasth happily. However, their happiness did not last long. Yudhishthira, accepting an invitation from Duryodhan, participated in a game of dice. This game was orchestrated by Shakuni, Duryodhan's uncle, who used deceit and trickery. In this game, Yudhishthira lost his kingdom, wealth, and finally, Draupadi. When Draupadi was dragged to the royal court and humiliated, Bhima's fury knew no bounds. He swore that he would drink the blood of Dushasana for his heinous act. As a result of this game of dice, the Pandavas were forced into 12 years of exile in the forest and 1 year of living incognito. During this period, Bhima's strength and courage were tested multiple times. Bhima's adventures facing demons. During the Pandavas' exile, Bhima had to confront numerous demons and powerful beings. Using his strength and intelligence, he defeated them and ensured the safety of his brothers and Draupadi. The slaying of Bakasura. While the Pandavas were staying in a village called Ekachakra, they heard about a demon named Bakasura. Bakasura terrorized the villagers, demanding vast amounts of food and human sacrifices. Upon learning about this, Bhima volunteered to take the food to the demon on behalf of the villagers. However, instead of offering himself as a sacrifice, Bhima ate the food meant for the demon and then confronted Bakasura, displaying his unmatched strength. In a fierce battle, Bhima killed Bakasura, freeing the village from the demon's oppression. This act not only showcased Bhima's physical power, but also highlighted his sense of justice and compassion for the oppressed. The slaying of Kirmira. Kirmira, another demon, was the younger brother of Bakasura and a friend of Hidimba. He lived in the Kamyaka forest, where he hunted humans at night for food. During the Pandavas' forest exile, Kirmira encountered Bhima. Seeking revenge for Bakasura's death, Kirmira challenged Bhima to battle. Bhima, with his incredible strength, defeated and killed Kirmira in a brutal fight. The killing of Kichaka. During the final year of the Pandavas' exile, when they were living incognito in the court of King Virata of Matsya, Draupadi, disguised as a maid, was harassed and mistreated by the chief commander, Kichaka. His improper and despicable behavior towards Draupadi led her to seek Bhima's help. Bhima, disguising himself, confronted Kichaka and brutally killed him. This act not only reflected Bhima's valor, but also ensured the safety and dignity of the Pandavas during their incognito year. The slaying of Jarasandha. When Yudhishthira wished to perform the Rajsuya Yajna, royal sacrifice, the Pandavas needed to either defeat or form alliances with powerful kings. One such powerful king was Jarasandha, the ruler of Magad, who had imprisoned many kings for human sacrifice. Bhima, along with Krishna and Arjuna, travelled to the kingdom of Magad and challenged Jarasandha to a wrestling match. This fierce wrestling match lasted for 14 days, with no clear winner. On the 15th day, Krishna revealed Jarasandha's weakness to Bhima and advised him on how to exploit it. Following Krishna's guidance, Bhima tore Jarasandha's body into two halves and threw the parts in opposite directions, thus defeating him. This victory further solidified Bhima's reputation as an unmatched warrior of immense strength. Bhima's encounter with Hanuman. During the Pandavas' exile, Bhima once encountered Hanuman while wandering in the forest. He saw Hanuman lying on the ground and tried to lift his tail, but despite his great strength, he was unable to do so. Bhima exerted all his power, and yet he failed, leaving him drenched in sweat and his face red with effort. Accepting his defeat, Bhima bowed to Hanuman. Hanuman then revealed to Bhima that he was also a son of Vayu, the wind god, and thus Bhima's brother. Hanuman told Bhima that he possessed strength equal to the gods. He blessed Bhima, wishing him success in the future Mahabharata war. Hanuman also taught Bhima that arrogance leads to destruction and that humility is a far greater virtue. Deeply affected by this lesson, Bhima realized his mistake, bowed to Hanuman, and expressed his gratitude. The Kurukshetra War. The Kurukshetra War was the decisive battle in the Mahabharata between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Bhima played a crucial role in this war, fulfilling his vows and displaying unparalleled bravery on the battlefield. Bhima had vowed to kill all 100 Kauravas as retribution for their cruelty and the humiliation of Draupadi. Throughout the war, Bhima systematically killed many of Duryodhana's brothers, each death bringing him closer to fulfilling his oath. On the 16th day of the war, Bhima faced Dushasana, the Kaurava who had dragged Draupadi into the royal court. In their fierce battle, Bhima defeated and killed Dushasana. He then tore open his chest, drank his blood, and thus completed his vow to avenge Draupadi's humiliation during the dice game. On the 18th day of the war, Bhima fought Duryodhana in a make duel. Both were equally skilled, but Krishna signaled Bhima to target Duryodhana's weakness. Though it violated the rules of make combat, Bhima struck Duryodhana's thigh, breaking it and severely injuring him. This action effectively ended the war and secured the Pandavas' victory. After the war, Yudhishthira was crowned as the king of Hastinapura. Bhima, ever dedicated to his brothers, continued to serve as the protector of the kingdom. He played a key role in ensuring peace, stability, and assisted his brothers in rebuilding and governing the kingdom. As the Pandavas aged, they decided to renounce their kingdom and seek salvation by embarking on their final journey to the Himalayas. During this journey, each of the Pandavas fell one by one due to their human flaws. Bhima was the second to last to fall, and his soul left his body. Bhima remains a symbol of strength and courage. His unwavering loyalty to his family and his sense of justice made him one of the most renowned characters in Indian mythology. His story shows that when strength is guided by righteousness, it can achieve great deeds.